Please go down to the end under the awning and see will she walk down. Pichu, come on, sweetie. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Well done, Pichu. Well done. She gets sore underneath here and does not want to walk after a few steps. And then she holds up this leg because it's sore. And the reason it's sore is the toes are splitting like that because they're deformed. She has 6 toes, and as you can see, her pad is split in the middle here. It's called ectrodactyly, and she was born with this. And her mum wants me to figure out if there's anything we can do to make life more comfortable for her, because a lot of the time she has difficulty walking. So we'll see what we can do. It's going to be difficult for her to keep going like this.
My name is Mary and this is Pichu. We've come from Northern Ireland. About 7 hours by boat, well 2.5, and then about 7 hours driving. She was born with a disabled split paw, so I want to see if Noel can work his magic and do something for her, because it's very hard for her to get about. And it's painful now, and she's putting on weight because she can't exercise like she should. We'll have her 3 years this August. She was only 4 months when we got her, and the people that had her didn't think anybody would take her because of her disability, but we took her. She can walk and run a little bit, but she gets tired very easily, and it is sore because the pad is so badly split, and that she's right on the bone in the leg. Oh, I got boots for her and everything, but they never really stayed on, and she wouldn't wear them. She wouldn't walk, she wouldn't move, she wouldn't do nothing. So this was the final straw, really. My vet, he doesn't really want to take the leg off if we can avoid that. You know, that would be a last resort, to just leave her with 3 legs. I know she'll be able to get about, but if we can sort this and she still keeps her leg, it's better for her. You know, but we'll give her the best chance we can.
Right, Pichu, please. How are you today?
How are you?
Good, thanks. Please take a seat. Now, let me have a look at this. Now, hello, sweetie pie. Right. So tell me why you came.
Well, to see if at all possible anything can be done for her and to save the leg. And she'll go out for 10 minutes and she just lies down and she pulls her leg up.
So she'll hold it up?
Yeah.
And hence why she's gaining body weight?
Yeah.
Eating too much and not moving enough.
Mm.
Well, the elbow is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Just turn her this way.
Yeah.
The elbow is pretty good. This toe is completely separated out
Yeah.
there. This condition is called ectrodactyly.
Right.
And it's when they're born in the womb with an abnormal number of fingers.
Yeah, she's got 6 toes.
Yes, and their palm
Yeah.
is not joined together.
Yeah.
This is technically very difficult. There's very little in the veterinary literature about this. There's quite a lot in the human literature about
Yeah.
it, because it happens in humans as well. Deformed hand or deformed foot.
Yeah.
Clearly, human surgeons want to do everything they can to make it look normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For dogs, it's primarily a functional thing, because we don't care what they look like.
Yeah.
We love them anyway. By the way, thanks for coming all the way from Enniskillen. A long old drive. Well, thank you for making the effort. Clearly, you love her very much.
Well,
Now,
she's part of the family now,
of course she
Yeah.
is. Of course she is.
along with all the rest.
Yeah, no, of course. So,
I've got 9 altogether.
9 Daxies.
No, I've got 3 Daxies, 4 Morkies, and 2 rescue Jack Russells.
Good for
So-
you.
It's a madhouse in our house.
Good for you. That's mental.
And they're all,
The answer is that I don't know. So
is there possibilities?
These are the options. Option 1 is do nothing,
Mm-hmm.
in which case you have what you have,
Yeah.
which is an intermittently non-weight bearing dog.
Mm.
And you carry on as you are because it's not life-threatening. The second option is to try and build some kind of support splint
Mm-hmm.
in which the foot can sit, a booty.
Yeah.
It's awkward. The dog won't like it. You have to leave it on all the time.
Yeah. Go
Option 3 is to
Go on.
as you say, chop it off
Yeah.
and put on a prosthetic, but a high maintenance job for life because you could still get infection or something else.
I
in
understand
implant.
that, yeah.
And option 4 is to consider some kind of reconstruction procedure whereby one would try and put this foot back together.
Right.
But to consider what might be possible, I would need a CT scan.
Yeah.
Which I think is why you came anyway.
Yeah.
I think
Well, we have to do something because she can't really be left the way she is.
Right. Let's get a CT and see what's possible.
Right. Okay.
And also, importantly, what's ethical. Because it's not enough for something to be possible. It needs to be ethical.
I know.
It needs to be the right thing to do for the dog.
Oh, you monkey.
Well done. Okay, well done.
Right.
That's it. All right, see you in a while. Bring us in 2 hours. Cheers.
Okay, no, thank you.
What should we do, Amberlina, with this dog?
I mean, because if the rest of them are fine, can you not just sort the paw out and off she trots?
Sort the paw out.
Sort the paw out.
Just like, you could just take some of this bit off, that bit, you don't need that.
Sort the paw out, off she trots.
That's what you do though.
But if this was a human, there absolutely would be things that could be done. So it's not true to say that nothing can be done. It's just not true. Yeah, Maddie, we can go back to first prep, please. Let's go. Alright, so we've got 3 major digits. One here, and one here. Question is whether or not I can put all this back together and make a functional foot. Now, in order to do that, I would have to not only join these toes together, but also join this pad together, like so. Or maybe not, maybe I could leave it as 2 pads. I'm trying to figure out whether I can do this or not. As you can see, even though this toe here has quite good bone structure, it has no pad. There's no digital pad there. There is a pad here, there is a pad here, and these 2 pads should be 1 pad, which is the main metacarpal pad. You might think from the CT scan that I could keep 3 toes, that one, and that one. These little ones are irrelevant, they're just hanging off, they can come away. However, that one in the middle is useless because it's got no pad, and you need a pad to walk on. So really, all I've got is 1 toe with a pad, 1 toe with a pad, and 2 little pads where there should be 1 pad. And I should have 2 more pads here, but I don't. So the question is whether I could build a foot out of 2 toes and amputate everything in the middle. And I don't know because nobody's ever done it before. As far as I know, at least there's nothing published on it. Very challenging. Even if I do make a plan that might succeed, it might not succeed. And ethically, that's challenging to entertain. And also from a financial perspective, do the family really want to spend money trying to put the foot back together again when it might fail? Very difficult. That foot looks okay. Put your best foot forward. All right, go ahead and wake up. Thank you. Give Mom a call, see if she can come back, please.
Here.
Oh, they're here? All right, let's go talk to them. Come and have a look. So this is the 3D CT. Looking at this from an ethical perspective, it is possible for me to consider repairing or putting those 2 toes back together again, but it is ethically challenging because nobody, to my knowledge, has ever tried to do it before.
Yeah.
And secondly, I am worried about you spending money on it and then failing.
Yeah.
What we would try to do if we had to, if you wanted us to consider it, would be to try to design an implant. So if you could consider it's like that.
Yeah.
So the 3 in the middle are going to go. I would try and pull that in,
Right.
and I would try and keep those together. joining up the two pads here that
Yeah.
should form the
Yeah.
metacarpal pad and just put them
Yeah.
side by side to form one big
Right.
pad. And then you would have one digit pad here and one digit pad here. Now, how that would sit
yeah.
is, I don't know.
Anybody's guess.
That's right. So we would need to make a customized implant that is like a fork.
Right.
And if we're lucky, what I would really prefer to do is keep the movement
Yeah,
in the
in
wrist.
the wrist, yeah.
So bottom line, it's theoretically possible. It's never been done before. We don't know what the outcome would be, and it's the ethical and the financial issues.
Yeah.
That's up to you. Pichu is a lovely dog. Everybody's fallen in love already. Yeah. Are there any other questions that I can answer for you?
Oh no, I just have to go away and have a think.
Yeah. Well,
And we'll make
you
a
knew that would be the
decision. Oh yeah,
situation
I
anyway.
did. Yeah.
I'll get it for you.
And see
Yep.
where we go from
You're
there.
good. You're a good woman. You're trying your best.
Oh, that's all I can do. Well, it's a lot to think about.
One Dachshund burrito coming up.
Hello, miss.
There we are.
Hello.
Unwrap
Miss.
the burrito.
Oh, you big lump,
There
yeah.
we are. Right. Have a think.
Well, it went pretty well, actually. I just have to weigh up our options now and see what we're going to do. If we don't go down the route of the implants or whatever, then she loses the leg, you know. At least she'd be better than the way she is at the minute, you know. So just play it one day at a time at the minute. And you'll be a new little dog, won't you? We hope everything goes according to plan. For her operation, to get her little foot sorted, so she'll be better able to get about. She can't get about. She's not going out very much at all now because it's too painful. It's too sore to be walking on it and trying to walk all the time, and she's just not able. Oh yeah. So all going well. You'll be a new girl when you come back out of here next week.
Oh,
I hope. Eh? Won't you?
Mary.
Yeah. Hiya, Noel.
Welcome, welcome. How was your trip?
Oh, okay, actually.
Everything
Tired,
was okay on the boat?
but oh yeah.
I can imagine you're tired.
We're
Right, it's the big
tired,
day.
but
It's the big day. It's the big day. It's the big day. Of course, the unknown is how is she going to use
Yeah.
it. But I truly don't know because it's n equals 1. I've not done it before.
I know. Yeah.
All right, sweetie pie, we're going to try, aren't we? Yes, we are. We are. We're going to try for you. We're going to try for you. Yes, we're going to try for Pichu. Well, she is extraordinarily lucky to have you. Because not everybody would do this. So she's
I
a
know.
lucky girl. Very lucky girl.
Well, we do look after our animals.
Well,
So we do.
She is a very, very lucky
Don't we?
girl.
Do we? Okay.
So I will take her.
And
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, missus. Well done. Loves her mama. Loves her mama.
see you soon.
You have a safe travel home.
All right, no, thanks so much for all this. Okay.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate
I'll
it.
do my very best.
See you soon.
I'll see you later. Well done.
Okay,
Darren. Cheers.
all right,
Bye
thank
for now.
you.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Right, I'm off to do a very important job without which the day of surgery cannot happen, and that is I'm going to get new underpants because my elastic is gone. And no surgical procedure that I know of can replace the elastic. Inside theatre, pretty good. Outside theatre, total mess. Ah, Jules is in here. Jules, we have a crisis.
Oh, what?
Underpants elastic.
Oh,
that does sound
bad.
The dryer must have been too hot.
Hot? Should I have a word with it?
I think you need to have a word with the dryer. Jules, the linchpin of my entire organisation. Without her, nothing happens, because without her, I have no scrubs, no pants, nothing. I give you the saviour of Fitzpatrick Referrals.
Or no banter. He steals all mine.
You rock.
Yes.
That's brilliant, Jules. Right, we're going to go and try and fix Pichu's foot. It's never been done before, because normally people don't try, but not trying is not an option for Mary. She wants to do the very best she can for her friend. And I'm going to support her in that and do all that I can. Thanks, ladies. going to chop off all this and hope that I can pull them together into some kind of meaningful posture. Let's see how we go. Karis, give me sterile vet wrap, please. We need to put a tourniquet on here. Right, we're going to stop the bleeding by putting a tourniquet around here. It's a really tight wrap. Can't leave this on for too long because skin will die, so my time is limited now. Try and get all of this done in about a half an hour. Right, that's all the 3 toes removed now. The trial implant and there's the real implant. They're super tiny. You can see how tiny when you see a scalpel blade next to them or my finger. Super tiny. All right, goggles, please. Thanks. I do have a right ear.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where's the right ear?
There you go.
I'm really sorry.
Just prising this joint open. Now I'm going to drill it out to fuse it together. I'm drilling out the joints that form the wrist below the main moving part of the wrist. Photograph, please. Now we're going to put in the lucky horseshoe. I hope it matches, and then it will be Machu Picchu.
That was actually one of your better ones.
Show me the diagram. Let's hope it's lucky. A lucky horseshoe. Put it in there like so. Okay, I've placed a little hole inside the radial carpal bone here, and I'm going to try and anchor it up here with this screw hole I've made. The horseshoe is designed to pull everything in together. All right, we're now going to delicately drill a tiny hole in a tiny bone. Wipe my head, someone, please. Thanks. Oh, did it break? Yeah, it broke. That's a big problem. So the toe bones are too weak to take the screws, and that's a big problem. You can see the screws just crack straight through the bone. Alright, I'm going to have to try something very weird. Turns out the bone has not been used properly, so it's super weak. It's not going to work the way I planned. I'm putting a pin up here now, through the bone. We've shored up this fractured bone with this tiny little plate, which is a 1.5 millimeter plate. Now I have to figure out a way to link everything. Thanks, thanks. So we've got a pin and a small plate there now. Right, well this is definitely challenging, much more challenging than I had hoped. And to think I could have stayed just calving cows instead of trying to change the world. Believe me, Karis, this is a really difficult journey I'm on here. All right, I'm going to take the tourniquet off. So there's 3 problems. One problem is the bone is very weak. The second problem is the bone is very small. The third problem is the bone does not want to move. So I had hoped that this bone would want to move back into alignment with the other bone, but it doesn't want to move. And that's why the bone broke, because I was putting pressure on it with the screw and it did not want to go in the position that I wanted it to go in. What I've had to do is recruit the bone with wire, using the wire around the bone to pull it up onto the plate. It's suboptimal, but it's categorical that the bone did not want to move. Nearly there now. What I've done is left all the redundant skin from the previously removed digits in the middle here, and I've just gently trimmed that away with a bit of plastic surgery to get skin that does not have any tension on it, but has a blood supply. I've fought very, very hard to keep the blood supply to this tissue throughout the op. Certainly this surgery did not go according to plan, but that's the nature of surgery sometimes. The major problem here wasn't so much a mismatch between the bone size and the screw size, it was rather a huge amount of pressure on the bone to stay where it was and not move where I wanted it to move to. All right, well done everybody. Really difficult. Right, let's get a deep penile lateral. Well done, Michelin. Okay, Pichu, good girl. Right, I've done my best. It may not be good enough, but I've tried my very best for you. I really have. Good girl. She has very little option because she couldn't use the foot anyway, so I've done the best I can. Well done, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Well done, Pichu. Good girl. Oh, yeah. Well done, sweetie pie. Hi. Hi. How are you today? Hi. Hi, Mrs. Hi, Mrs. Your mama misses you and sends all love. Yes, all the love from Mary. All the love from Mary. Oh, yeah. Oh, we like a chin tickle, don't we? Oh, yeah. We can see that she's making valiant attempts to stand on this leg. She's nowhere near there yet. We're just going to have to wait and see how this calms down. She's going to be with us a bit longer, and then her mom's going to come over and pick her up. Good girl. Well done. You're doing great. You're doing great. You just got to chill. You got to do literally nothing for a couple of weeks. Just chill out. Then, when you get a bit better, we're going to get you active so we get your body weight down. Isn't that right? Yes, that's right. So here is Pichu's follow-up CT scan. And we can see very clearly on here where we have salvaged 2 of the toes, the big ones on each side. Hopefully she will be able to bear weight reasonably well on these 2 toes. We had the complication here where we got a fissure in this bone because it was so weak, and we had to shore that up with this extra plate. There is a risk in thin-skinned dogs in this region of infection happening. So there is a risk that infection can happen because you've got a lot of metal under very thin skin. Anyway, let's hope that doesn't happen and that Pichu is able to run around in due course. It'll take probably 8 to 12 weeks, but let's hope for the best. Now, Pichu, look at this. In we go. There we go. There we go. Well done.
You're cold as shame again.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, there you go. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama.
You're not even my dog.
Hi, Mama. All is well. She's so excited to see you. That's so good. Foot will always go a bit outwards. That's normal.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really amazed at what you did for it.
She's a great little dog and Mary's a wonderful human, so all we can wish for is the very best for them.